Hello and welcome back. So this weekend I had a big competition, so let's jump into it. My goals for this comp were get a mega mix average, sub 9 on 3x3 and maybe a better single and a better average at OH. I'd like a 12 second clock average and a sub 58 average at 4x4. On the first day we had mega mix, cube, clock, square 1 and OH. We also had 4x4 blind at the same time with mega and cube. For the second day we had 7x7, 6x6, 5x5 and 3x3 multi-blind, and finally for the last day we had 3x3, 2x2, 4x4 and pyramix. I registered for cube, clock, OH, 3 to 4 pyra and mega because I learned it around 2 weeks ago. So now let's start with the beginning, mega mix. First solve. So like I said, I learned how to solve mega mix 2 weeks before the comp, so I was really nervous, even if the cutoff was 2 minutes and I'm averaging around 1/4, but I still managed to get a 146. So the second solve was a 135, so pretty decent for my first time competing in mega, and you can see me after the solve saying to my friend on the left, "How did you do?" Me? Yeah man, pretty good. So here I messed up the last step, but still not that bad. 1.47, decent. So first thing first, my judge changed, I don't remember why, and also I messed up the stars, so that's cool. This was also my worst solve, 1.57. After this solve I was talking to the judge and he was saying that he hates mega, and I was like, it's not that bad though. For the last solve, nothing to say about it, pretty decent. So yeah, we are average and single, so already one goal down and a couple more to go. Next I had cube. I didn't do a single solve in 6 months, but these solves were actually not that bad, except I plus 2 solves. Anyway, I started with an 8, then a 7, and then a 7 plus 2, and 9 and another plus 2, resulting in an 8.79 average. So yeah, not that bad, but not good either. On to clock. Yeah, let's not talk about that. I started with a 12.4, so every solve and also PR, and then let me just show you 18 DNF, but I didn't realize it until the judge was preparing the clock for the runner, and I was like, bruh, I shouldn't tell him, or I should, I don't know. Anyway, I told him and it was DNF. After that solve, I was talking with a guy on the right about a 24-hour comp we had a while ago and how we stole a mattress from the school sport room to sleep on. Anyway, after this we had a 15 and a 13. I didn't get in the second round, so I didn't reach my goal of 12 second average. So yeah. Now for OH, one of the events I actually care for. I started kind of bad with a 19, but got back to speed with a 16. Then I had a pretty slow 21 and then 14.69, nice, which is PR. And then this happened. Yeah, so basically I plus 2'd 14.18, but still a PR average of 17.60. If I didn't get a plus 2, I would have got a 17.10 average, but it's fine, I still didn't do 2x2 and 3x3, so we still have things to do. After this I had a final round of mega, but I forgot to film it, so sorry. Anyway, I got a 1 minute 44.01 average and a 1 minute 30 single, so double PR again. Next was lunch, and I ate Burger King, but I only ate one cheeseburger because the other one didn't come, so we can say yeah, I was pretty hungry. Anyway, for the finals I started with cube, where I got a pretty good average, starting with a 6.72, then a 6.88, and then I got this solve which was PR by 0.7, then I got a 6.85, and less solve was the worst, but I'll just play the clip because this is kind of funny. So basically, I called one of the delegates and he said it was okay, it wasn't a +2, but after I stopped the clip, 2 more delegates come and one of them said it was +2, but the other 2 said it wasn't +2, but then another one came and finally they say it was good. So yeah, it's still a worst solve, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Next up I had the final round of OH and the average was kinda mid, starting with a 15, which is pretty good, but the rest were meh. And the last solve, the timer stopped, so I had to redo the solve. But the solve was also kinda bad, so yeah, 18.13 average, not that bad. Next was day 2 that I stayed home and mostly slept all day because I didn't have any event on that day, and next was day 3 starting with 3x3, and oh my god, these rounds were insane. Stay until the 3x3 final for the biggest clutch ever. Anyway, starting strong with the first solve of the day. New PR of 7.71. Let's see if I can carry the energy through the next solves. The next 2 solves were good. Then a 10.8 and a mid 9.8 to finish the average. I knew that it wasn't sub 10 yet, but I was close with a 9.07 average, which was PR average, still very close though. Next was the craziest round of 2x2 I ever took part in. Starting very strong with a +2, and next the greatest scramble I have ever seen appear in front of me. The guy that previously was my judge at 10x3 got a +2 out of tying the NR of 0.57. Anyway, now I'll shut up and I'll let you watch the clip. 0.8 new PR and sub 1 officially. Insane 5 mover, but let's get to the next solve. Next was a 3, then a 4 +2. That means the first solve is counting, and finishing with a 2, so pretty good solves but very bad average, 4.09, so not making it into the next round. After that we had 4x4, where I got a 56 average, which is PR, and another goal down, and only 1 more to go. And after that we had Pira, where I had the worst average in months, a 7.83, but at least I got a 4-second solve, so yeah. Next we had lunch, and then 3x3 round 2. Everyone went quiet for this one, it was an insane round again. I started extremely bad with an 11, but you know what they say, you can have one bad solve but not multiple. And that's exactly what I did, continuing with 2 8s and a 9, and then this happened. A 7.49, beating my last single by 0.3. All of this resulting in a 9.03 average. Again, so close yet so far. But there is still the finals. Imagine how clutch it would be if I get a sub 9 average in finals. Anyway, I didn't make it into the finals of 4x4 because you needed a sub 50 average, and I'm pretty bad at 4x4, and also didn't make it into the second round of Pira either, so it is what it is. Anyway, for the finals I had to take off my shorts, so let me just play it for you and I'll shut up. Hop.
Știam Zibiu.
Hop.
Gata. E
Nici nu te-ai atins de el.
Nu.
Fai, visul meu. Doar am mers să te verific, mi-ai făcut treaba atât de ușoară.
On the third solve, I got the same scramble as the second one, so I had to wait some time for my cube to come back again, which made me a lot more nervous, but I was fine and still managed to get a good solve. Now, I had 3 sub-9 solves, and I knew I only needed a mid solve to get sub-9 average, so the pressure was on for this solve. And the nerves got the best of me. After this solve, I was like, damn, I'm gonna mess up the average like I did with all my previous ones or what. The pressure was on for the last solve. I only needed a 9.74 or better to get sub 9 average, so very doable, but nerves were kicking in, so let me just show you the solve.
Gata.
An 8.43, the greatest solve of my cubing career, clutching up the sub 9 average, getting an 8.56 and getting third place on podium. And also getting 3 RON, the Romanian currency, from my brother because I won the bet. So yeah.
Cam 8, da. Mid-8. Mid-8 de regi. Podium.
Thank you for watching until the end. Consider subscribing and liking. Yeah, bye.